Hello, everyone. So far in this module, we've taken two important steps. In our first lesson, we laid the foundation, what social media analytics really is, why it's so powerful, and what it means to move beyond vanity metrics into strategic insight. We examined the complete analytics framework, from engagement rates and sentiment scores to share of voice and conversion attribution. We also explored how companies like Wendy's and Nike turn raw data into action and results. Then, in Lesson 2, we explored the transformative role of artificial intelligence in this space. We saw how traditional tools fall short in an age of rapid content velocity, how AI bridges that gap through real-time sentiment analysis, predictive trend spotting, and even visual content recognition. And we didn't shy away from ethics. We discussed how AI can misread nuance and why human oversight still matters. Which brings us here, Lesson 3. Popular AI-powered social media analytics tools. Because having the right theory is vital. But unless we can operationalize that theory, put it into tools, processes, and systems, then it lives in the abstract. Today is about equipping you with the toolkit, not just the what and the who, but more importantly, the why and when. Let's begin. The landscape of AI analytics tools, from tactical to transformational. Across the spectrum of marketing teams, from lean startups to global conglomerates, there is a growing need to listen smarter, react faster, and optimize continuously. And AI analytics tools are what make that possible. But here's the key. Not all tools are created equal. Each serves a distinct purpose, operates at a different scale, and offers varying degrees of artificial intelligence. We can group them broadly into three categories: enterprise-grade platforms for global scalability, flexible mid-tier tools for small to medium-sized businesses, and lean or freemium solutions for creators or early-stage brands. Let's unpack each. Enterprise grade, strategic command centers for global brands. When we say enterprise grade, think of tools like Sprinklr, Talkwalker, or Brandwatch. These are not just analytics dashboards, they are command centers. Sprinklr, for instance, is engineered for global brands managing campaigns across dozens of markets and platforms. Its AI capabilities go beyond tracking mentions and impressions. It anticipates problems before they happen. Using machine learning, Sprinklr can detect anomalies, say a sudden spike in negative engagement in a specific region, and trigger alerts in real time. Imagine you're on the social team at a global fashion brand. A new product drops. Within 45 minutes, your dashboard shows an unusual clustering of comments using language associated with dissatisfaction, perhaps around sizing or quality. You don't need to wait for the backlash to erupt. With Sprinklr, the system detects the pattern, flags the issue, and gives your team the chance to respond before it trends. Now consider Talkwalker. Known for its crisis detection capabilities, this tool specializes in early warning signals. One of its standout features is the ability to monitor visual content, memes, screenshots, or edited videos that mention your brand. It doesn't rely on hashtags alone. If your logo appears in an image with negative connotation, Talkwalker's AI can flag that even before it goes viral. Nike used this capability during a product launch where a meme mocking the sneaker design began circulating in niche forums. The system flagged the rising frequency, projected virality, and the brand adjusted messaging accordingly. That single adjustment is estimated to have saved Nike millions in crisis PR. And then there's Brandwatch, which has built its reputation on fine-tuned sentiment analysis. It doesn't just count keywords, it understands sarcasm, distinguishes irony from genuine criticism, and tracks the evolution of emotion around a campaign. McDonald's famously reduced complaint resolution time from 48 hours to 4 by integrating Brandwatch alerts with their customer service channels. That's what operational AI looks like. These tools are not cheap, nor should they be. They're built to handle massive scale, integrate across global teams, and provide both breadth and depth of insight. SMB and mid-tier tools. Agile intelligence for growing brands. But what if you're not operating on a multinational scale? What if you're running a regional lifestyle brand, a SaaS startup, or a nonprofit trying to expand digital outreach? You still need insight, you still need speed, but you need it affordably and efficiently. This is where tools like Hootsuite Insights, Keyhole, and Rival IQ shine. Hootsuite, which many of you may already know for scheduling and publishing, now incorporates predictive modeling into its analytics suite. It tracks your post engagement trends and can suggest what to post, when to post it, and even which post types are likely to outperform based on historical patterns. You can set up automated reports, Slack alerts for sentiment spikes, and even custom engagement goals. Keyhole, meanwhile, excels in hashtag tracking and influencer mapping. If you're launching a UGC driven campaign or trying to map the spread of branded content across micro communities, Keyhole gives you live, visual feedback. It can also help identify which influencers are already boosting your brand, sometimes without your knowledge, so you can formalize those relationships. Then we have Rival IQ, which I often recommend to agencies and content marketing teams. What makes Rival IQ powerful is its competitive benchmarking. You can track not just your own engagement metrics, but those of 5 or 10 competitors, daily. It sends alerts when a rival's post gains traction, helping you adjust content strategy or counter-program in real time. For example, one e-commerce brand noticed through Rival IQ that a competitor's giveaway post on Instagram was getting exponential traction. Within hours, they launched a parallel campaign with slightly better incentives and captured 30% of the trending conversation. These tools are agile, smart, and relatively easy to implement. They might not have the predictive firepower of enterprise platforms, but for most growing brands, they strike the perfect balance of affordability and functionality. Freemium and DIY integrations. Building intelligence with what you have. Now let's talk about the third category. Tools that are free or low cost, but can be amplified with AI models like ChatGPT. Google Analytics remains one of the most underused resources in this context. By connecting UTM-tagged links in your social posts to Google Analytics, you can track not just clicks, but bounce rates, page time, and conversion behavior. When overlaid with AI-powered text analysis or chatbot querying, this gives you full funnel clarity. CrowdTangle, though no longer accepting new users, is still widely used in the nonprofit and news sectors. It allows tracking of public content across Facebook and Instagram, helping teams measure organic reach versus boosted content and compare performance with partner pages or thematic content networks. For creators and freelancers, combining a tool like Notion AI for planning, ChatGPT for analysis prompts, and Zapier for data automation can produce a lean but powerful AI-enhanced workflow, particularly when you set up trigger-based alerts from platforms like Hootsuite or Google Trends. It's less about having all-in-one platforms and more about building an intelligent system, modular, adaptable, and constantly learning. How to choose the right tool. Strategic questions, not just features. So how do you choose the right platform? Let me offer a decision-making framework I give to digital strategy teams. 1. Start with your business goal. Are you measuring brand sentiment, boosting engagement, preparing for crisis detection? 2. Match the goal with the scale of your operations. Large global brands need redundancy, multi-user dashboards, and cross-language processing. Startups need quick wins and clarity. 3. Test the intelligence of the platform. During the trial period, upload known datasets, perhaps from your last campaign. Then ask, does the AI correctly classify tone? Does it flag the anomalies that mattered? Or does it miss the mark? 4. Ensure integration. The best AI tool is the one that gets used. If it doesn't talk to your CRM, your Slack, or your planning workflow, it will live in a silo and gather dust. 5. Benchmark and compare. Tools like G2, Capterra, or even Reddit's R marketing community can provide first-hand accounts of what works and what doesn't. Don't be swayed by brand names alone. Look for fit and functionality. Tools are the bridge between data and strategy. Let me leave you with this. Tools don't replace thinking. They amplify it. The brands that win are not those with the most expensive dashboards, but those who know how to ask the right questions of their data and use tools to find those answers faster, deeper, and smarter. So, whether you're building a nimble solo strategy or guiding a 50-person analytics team, your challenge is the same. Choose tools not just for metrics, but for insight, action, and agility. In our final lesson for this module, we'll move from tools to execution. You'll learn how to convert data into strategy, how to design tests, adjust content in real time, and close the loop between insights and performance. Until then, explore the tools, test their intelligence, and remember, it's not the data you collect, it's the story you extract. Thank you.